Pledge of
It's
allegiance.
Veterans Day, so it's still down there.
White pole is out of captive.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The guests that are here, if you guys signed up, that would be wonderful. If you haven't, you can do that later. Review the consent agenda. Is this correct, Mike? All of everything on our agenda here?
Just those two additions I gave to you, you need to make sure you know it.
Under personnel issues to add, under A, Ross Chevelle, 8th grade, Scable, 8th grade girls basketball coach. Bill Newpark, 8th grade baseball coach. Those are the only additions, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to get a motion to approve the consent agenda for this meeting as presented or modified, to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting of 10/15/12 and to pay the bills in the amount of $158,949.29, student activity fee for $2,635.38, and project bills totaling $207,843.61. Can someone make that a motion? Mr. Radke making a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second. Is there any further discussion? No further discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Recognition of communication since the last board meeting. Good news section. Anybody have any good news items?
Excellent band concert last week. The conferences seemed to be well attended and things were done very smoothly.
Anything else from the board members? Most of the people here, are they on the agenda, Mike, or is,
Yeah,
okay.
very much.
Okay. If there is anybody that wishes to address the board that is not on here, on our agenda, you have 3 minutes. We're a total time of 15 minutes for the dialogue section. Is there anyone that would like to address the board at this time? Okay. Administrative reports, K through 12 principal Jeremy Schmidt.
Mr. Schmidt is sick. He will send, unless he got it out, I didn't check emails after 3, he's going to get you something sent out when he gets back, but he's ill.
Okay. Activities Director, Mr. Johnson.
Everything will have in our report for the activities meeting today.
Okay. Facility Supervisor.
Nope, everything's good there. We meet tomorrow with ESG to finalize some of the punch list things they took care of, and they have a couple more items they're finishing on the controls. We trained today for 4 hours in the controls Dave and I did. We have one more training left where we learn all the little fun stuff. Otherwise, everything moving along nice, and he's very happy. He hasn't had to spend time down in the boiler room and trying to keep the boiler running, so it's been good.
Food Sewer Supervisor, Betty Williams report.
Yeah, so just 2 minor items she gave me there. She has an appointment too. One is we're having some bids done on the doors and so forth, quotes I should say, for under the food service budgeting, that she may have some stuff to be put in there. And she just wanted to reiterate that she is very happy that she has a new cafeteria kitchen and venting, and they're comfortable, and they have been, she said her personal health is so she's smiling a lot more with that. So. And her back feels better, by the way.
There's a lot of smiles in the lunch room.
Yeah.
And Mr. McNulty, your report.
Just a couple items I have right there. The MSBA state conference is coming up in January. You guys should have received information from the MSBA as board members on that. Looking again to see if anybody's interested in going. I know we come January we switch over board member 2, and so thank you to Mr. Miller who usually goes to that. So if you guys are interested, let me know as soon as possible because I want to get that taken care of. Usually we don't stay overnight anyway, so it's usually not an issue. And then second thing that the TIES conference is coming up, and we'll talk a little bit about that in our technology, but that is in early December, and that's something that Mr. Klitsky and Mr. Miller and Mrs. Brooke and I
school board reports, we've got in parentheses here, set the meetings for the year, suggested months are in parentheses, so that's when you would like to have these meetings. these
Yeah,
school board
discuss them out,
reports.
but obviously taking from anything you may need to make changes, we're trying to space them out in appropriate times where they make the most sense, so.
Okay. Under special ed, Klitzky and Heigl, do you have anything to report?
Nothing.
Community ed, Mockney and Radke,
Nothing.
Yeah, the meetings are coming up here in a couple
November
weeks.
26th at 4 p.m. The LPTEA, Heigl and Radke, anything to report? Continuing ed, Mockney and Radke.
Nothing.
Facilities and maintenance, Radke, Mockney and Carlson, January and August, so we'd have to schedule a meeting in January for that.
Yep, and we can set that in December if we want to, but, I know a lot of them are due on the board meeting nights, so that would come the fact that you're gonna have an early January meeting, remember, this year, because you have to do that first, as soon as possible, in that first week of January. So you're talking, the board meeting most likely in January will be on, I said the wrong date, but it should be January 7th. That's that first Monday, because you need to get your reorganization meeting in. We usually back it up, so just kind of put that in your radar for December, if you want to go with that, or you want to go later in the month because it's so early.
Tech and media, Miller and Klitzky, should be fresh in your mind.
Yeah, we can talk a little bit about, we're not on the agenda anyplace else.
No, I had it right here.
Let's talk a little bit about it then. We did have our meeting tonight. Prior to the meeting, we did talk about some of the, where we're at, and I think other members of the committee, if they come up with things that I don't think of. But with smart boards, we've got almost all of our teachers with smart boards. We have 1, 2, 3, at least 4 places that we can still use them. And so if we're, I know the foundation maybe still will be looking at it, but a couple more people that we could get some smart boards into. But they are being used more, and we've had some training on them. Part of our thing, we talked a little bit about where we are at, and in the library now, we have upgraded the computer system that runs the media center, so that's in place. It's a system called Destiny. A new firewall has been installed, so that helps us to keep things from hitting us and us going out places we're not supposed to be going. There are a couple priorities that, as our meeting went on, that we talked about that we'd like to see the board work toward and to agree with, or at least look at. In one of our, in the elementary lab, we really need to replace the computers there to make them more compatible with state testing. And in the media center here now, the machines that you see sitting there are e-machines, and they probably should be upgraded also. So I've got about 50 computers that we need to work on updating. And we talked about possibly using it in the lease program. Another priority for the tech committee was to continue to work toward making this a wireless location. The last time we got a quote on that, it was in the $40,000 range. The firewall was included in that. We've already purchased the firewall, but we think that with just the continuing costs and things, it would be around $40,000 to $45,000. And that's something that we need to work toward. And then we said replacing the computers in here. But then a fourth thing would be a mobile lab, maybe with either iPads or laptops or with Kindle Fire, something that could be more mobile. And once you're wireless, that would make that much more thing. So replacing the computers would be probably #1 priority. The wireless would be #2. Replace the computers in the library here and the mobile labs. So those were the main things. And then Mike's going to talk a little bit more about this TIES conference. Just with changing technology, TIES does a lot of the training and technology